Dave, aka Fat.
King Buddha.
And this is my mother, sister, son.
Walking Vibe.
Walking Vibes, more Walking Vibes.
Let me, you know, how I'm going to put this. You ain't going to expect this. And this is going to be cool. This is going to be, it's going to be fun to learn. You know what I'm saying? All right. But, yeah, like, we don't have guests. We have Walking Vibes. And we got one here. And you know yourself better than anybody. So tell the people who you are.
It's your boy, RapNerdLeeb, a.k.a. Talib, but that's my real name, so Talib. You know what I mean?
Kept it super simple.
Word, you know what I'm saying? So, just how we talking about where you from before we got on. So, you from?
Orange originally, but I moved around a lot, so like Orange, Bloomfield, Essex County, basically.
You went to the high?
Yeah, I went to Orange High.
What year you graduated?
03.
03?
Yeah.
All right, you was that? You graduated with like Corey Boyd and all that. Yeah, that's the homie. Yeah. I went to the middle. Okay. All right. It was a couple of. I can't even say. I'm about to say something. White people with a mask, a couple of freaks up in Orange. That's before her time. It was some things.
Man, you know.
That's
how it happens.
Yeah, they had them.
I mean, it's always It's always some off to the side city that had them.
Oh yeah, they had them. Yeah.
Yo, man, you know, I'm just here, man.
That's what it is.
So yeah, and you know, he just said, "I'm just here." He's present as fuck. He's present and woke. You know what I'm saying? So I know you had something for us. I've been ever since you told me what you was gonna bring through. I've been like, I couldn't wait for it. I wanted to go right then and there, but you know, we was on the other side of the hustle at the time. But we here now. We here.
I mean, patience is a virtue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It goes down when it's supposed to happen. So
word.
You know, that's what it is.
So give it to us. I know you said the urban.
Oh, urban philosophy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's how can I best put it? I mean, the way I view the world as far as music. Like I see as if, you know how like people always quote like philosophers from back in the day, like Plato and Socrates and all that.
Right.
I'm like, why can't we do that for like today's rappers? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like 50, 100 years from now, people will look back on these words and see them as works of art. So I'm like, why not frame it in a proper light so they can look for it and find it and do what they're gonna do with it? You know what I mean?
I mean, that definitely makes sense because now they study in lyrics and like Harvard and shit now, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Like, but no, just what you said. I don't know who I was talking. Matter of fact, my brother.
Yeah.
Who I know you. Exactly. So he was saying like, yo, like I don't know what he was hearing or heard, but he said like they gonna look at Nas as one of today's poets.
Yeah.
And we ain't talking about that.
Didn't he teach a class somewhere
but
too?
Look, we ain't talking about that 10-year thing, 20-year thing. I'm talking about hundreds of years.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my point.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I totally agree because, damn, this is deep. I love how stuff tie in. When we had, you know, the tragedy on my end of the, it caused a lot of things. I was an older sibling. It wasn't really nobody with a word for me. All my stuff came from the music.
That's it.
All my stuff came from rap. Like, I was got a little bit. Even Hov, it wasn't a deep bar. I'm not sure it rhymed, but like it really, I used it. Might have been half a bar. He said, the world is yours. Some girls are nice, some girls are whores. Don't listen to your crew. Do what works for you. Done. You know what I'm saying? I was done. Like, you know, and that stayed with me. And that shit wasn't even like the hardest bar on the song or album or. It wasn't one of those.
It related
ones you're
to you.
Rap to. Like, those two do work for you. It just sank like.
And like that's the whole key about it.
You know
like it doesn't have to be the most prolific or lyrical. It's just something that resonates with you, and that's it. You know what I mean?
All right. So what are you listening to now? What's your
right now? I mean, like everything.
Everything.
I know that's like the common thing to say, but I really do. Like right now, like what's in the main system is like the new James Smith album. I think it's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I was seeing the video, but I didn't.
Yeah, like the video throwing people off, but you got to get to the album. Like I mean, that's like track 10 or 11 or something. So like before then, it's like the whole musical landscape of things. So it's like it's a fun ride. You know?
Yo, you know, I'm gonna have to do it just off your word.
Please do.
Because I respect his word.
Yeah, I see the posts. I see everything.
His word. Yeah. Yo, let me tell you, this is how crazy I was. I was on the edge of it anyway. I've been playing what everybody been playing that last single, and I'm like, he's going fast. I'm mad cool. Like I had to readjust to get in that, but I could do it, and at the time I will do it. But like, it's done now. Like he said, do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it's really a dope album. Like I'm not just saying like the gas it is really something that is not expected, but it is expected. If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm gonna have to check it out.
And his sister dropped a record too. Like
I think I saw that too when I was floating through
So
titles.
it's like both of them are like they really out here. Like I call them future people. You know what I mean? Because they're you know what I'm saying. Like it's just something that they going like when we look back, they're like, yo, they were on to something, and we should have listened. You know what I mean?
Okay. Right.
Bro, that's deep too, yo.
So you got like I hate to say interest in getting into the music industry because I think the music industry is not really. I don't want to say not ready. You're above what you're trying to do is kind of above the music industry. But you got any like idea or like goals to try to get into the music industry somehow, some way?
I mean, I did when I was younger. Like you know, I think everybody wanted to rap or do something like that. But now I just feel like I'm more or less like someone that's how can I put it? Someone that's like a purveyor or something, or like a curator of music, basically. Okay.
So,
like, I don't really necessarily want to make music. I just want to
put it
absorb
together,
it, and just listen and tell people.
Make your gumbo.
You blog about it and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like.
Yeah, where we can find that? You go.
Right now I'm under construction, but the original site was RapNerdLeeb.com.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start.
But I know your gram keep people updated, keep me updated.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like that's definitely.
What is it?
RapNerdLeeb.
Alright.
On Instagram and then Twitter, like it's all the same thing.
Okay.
So it's easy to find.
All right.
I don't want to do the top 5 question. I don't even want to do the next 5 question. Music comes out so much so fast.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think are some highlights of the years past, like this past year, like some highlight? You don't gotta go back too far. Even want to stay recent is cool because a lot comes out.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like the main one probably was Kendrick. You know, I think that touched a lot of people.
Is that the album of the year?
Maybe it might. You know, we got a whole month left. You know, Eminem might come out. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Are you looking forward to Eminem?
Yes and no.
For some reason, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm really not.
The reason why I am because I want to see what he's gonna rap about now.
That's
okay. The anticipate. All right, but I'm not looking forward. This is gonna sound crazy. I respected his talent, his skill, which is at an all-time high. But I just wasn't an Eminem fan into his music as much.
I mean, like the content has something to say about that. I think. Like, most people from our demographic can't really relate to what he was talking about. But if you look at it from purely like an art perspective, like,
skill,
it was crazy. Yeah, skill.
Yeah, that's what I say. You
black
can't
belt. If it's karate, it's black belt.
You can't knock his skill. It's just
like Star Wars, like Jedi's, right?
Like I would check his music if I randomly came across it. Like I wasn't. I hate to even use the word fan of anybody, but yeah, I'm just not really checking for him right now. And I hope he proves me completely wrong because it's needed. I want to hear
because I know he can rap. I know he can rap. Like the Slim Shady LP, like
classic, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like all the way through, like I rocked with it, like
And it was so off the wall, and it was something that was like I guess at the time forbidden because we were like basically preteen, so it was like, why are you listening to that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and his antics and stuff was like,
that's the part that was losing me.
That's what lost me. I was like, but then like I said, I had to go back. I'm not gonna lie, I had to go back. And plus, at the time, like when M first came out, it was Hove, Rockefeller. Like that was it. And then
basically like J and X. And
like X, like
X don't get enough credit.
X changed the world, bro. Like, straight up, he changed the world.
I just said that to somebody. X is so important to music. Like
I was mad at myself for leaving him out my top 5. Like because
I mean top 5's changed.
You don't be mad about leaving him out top 5 because.
I know, but I'm not. Let me say I'm not mad leaving him out. Because I didn't even think about him.
What's your criteria for your top 5? Because like
it changed right now. Relatability is. It's relatability
at this moment in time.
Right now. Okay. It's relatability. I need music that's going to like move me, not so much talk to me. Like a lot of stuff will talk to you, but not move you. That's why both of y'all might hate me to the end of days, because I'll be saying He dope. He could rap, but he be boring me. Cole be boring me.
Yo, Cole boring me too, man. Like,
Cole,
I can't do it.
I fuck with Cole, and we had an argument about this before. Like
I catch a lot of flack for hating on
Cole.
And
I
can't do it. Yo.
Nah, I understand because
but he can rap. Can he rap?
It's not for everybody.
Can he produce?
He's not for everybody.
He can do that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
See,
you don't think he can produce?
He can, but it's like he's like in his head. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not looking out to other producers to collab and create different sounds. Like everything sounds the same almost.
And I get that, but I think that's what makes it amazing to me. That
I mean, that's cool. Like it's hard for me. Like for me personally, it's hard for me to really get behind that when you got other producer rappers that are like, to me, better.
True.
Like, you know what's crazy? Let me relate how it is listening to Cole. It's like you got mad friends on that block. Right. When it's time to listen to Cole, it's like walking across town. And it's like it's a whole nother thing. Like. Yeah. But I fuck cool, with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with you.
But now, go back to the criteria about the top 5, though.
Cool. Cool, because I feel cool. I feel very laid back. A lot of my music, it got other elements in it, but the basis of it is very cool music. Like you got to transcend. You got to grow. It used to be people wanted to hear bars, right?
Right.
Yeah.
After it was bars, can you make me dance?
Right.
After you made me dance, like, how many people you shot? After that, it kept moving around.
I blame 50 for that, but that's cool.
It may very well be his fault, but we didn't mention that.
I feel like everybody's necessary. This my view on the top 5 thing is there's no such thing as a wrong top 5.
It's really not.
It's not. Really that's number 1. Really so not. It's no disagreeing. It's just that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
I'm sorry.
Because at one point Kanye was in my top 5.
Yeah,
really?
See?
Yeah. At one point. I mean, at one point. What changed is other people earned their way in.
I like that answer. I like that answer. I ain't never heard. I feel like Steve Harvey. I like that.
I mean, but like, what about the fact that it was discovered that he didn't really pen all of his rhymes? Did that change anything?
See, that goes back to the criteria. Wait, hold up. That goes back to the criteria. Okay. It's the full body of artwork. Yeah. See, the thing is, writing. Like you think everybody wrote.
My thing
because at the same time, because at one point you said Drake was in your top 5.
I did,
and you just contradicted yourself when you said that. Yeah,
I contradicted myself. Look, no, I contradicted myself about 2 weeks after that shit.
Yeah,
so,
but my thing is like, where's the line with Drake though? Because we know Drake writes, right?
Yeah, Drake writes, and so does Kanye to a certain point.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Like, you could tell when he writes and when Pusha T writes. You could tell.
Or side.
Like, you can tell when they write.
Fest,
Yeah.
It's more.
It's a level, but you can tell.
Big teeth, dude.
But the thing is, it's just how you...
Consequence.
Oh, yeah, consequence. It's how you develop the whole project. Like, I think that's a criteria to me.
It's
like,
art, but he does so much.
Right.
Write a couple bars for me, like...
Yeah.
Now, when we rank artists, this gotta go. But when we rank artists, though?
But when you talk about writing, is it like a reference track? Like Drake probably writes, but he probably receives a ton of reference tracks.
Now, what you mean by reference? Like, it's somebody's
like
song?
He's not coming out with the concept of the song at all. It's like, I got this.
Well, I don't think that's bad.
I mean,
because Hov got a lot of reference tracks.
I mean, for other people, right? Like not. For
people got them for him too.
Nah, I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Define reference track real quick. Hold up.
A lot of Kanye West beats that he gave.
Define that real quick. Reference track.
I'll give you a little bit of the hook. Like,
okay.
Like, da-da-da-da-da-da. That's the melody I'm flowing. That's a reference track.
I'm not mad at that. That's part of it. I think that's part of it. It's like production, maybe.
People took that catchphrase and just ran with it, so everything a reference track all of a sudden.
Yeah.
They don't really know the true definition, you know what I mean?
If you write somebody whole goddamn shit, that's not a reference track.
That's
not. That's ghostwriting. Like,
I don't now. If somebody like you said, here's this and this hook. This is what I was thinking. I could rock with that because I vibe. Like, how you get a feature? So if you do a feature, did you write your own lyrics? Like, is that a ghostwrite for you? If somebody
but that's what I'm saying about Drake. Drake like, everybody like, he don't write. Nah, he may receive more reference tracks than others.
If that's what they was tweaking about, man, get out of here. That's
that's
like a person trying to like, yo, do that. But you still doing the pull-ups. He not doing the pull-ups. You doing them. So he just give you this area like, Nah, man. Like, no, I wouldn't be mad about reference track.
Yeah, I'm not mad. That's why
I didn't understand the whole point when like Meek Mill went on that whole like tirade about him not writing, and then when you look at his liner notes, it's like 4 different other artists credited with him. So
exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what was the whole point of that?
Because one of Meek's biggest problems when he first came out is he couldn't make a song.
Right. So he needed that help.
So he needed that help. So you just like, I mean, the music game is all a contradiction anyway. But
free Meek.
Free Meek?
And keep me.
Free. And
why you say free Meek?
Because how it went. And I know it's a lot of people I could say free.
No.
But
no, this is why you say
right now because I don't like how it went.
Okay, I get that. I get what you're saying on how it went.
Because she said I want you to sing Boys to Men.
I mean, like, did that really happen though? Like is that a fact?
Thank you.
We can wonder if a lot really happened, but nobody's been disputing it.
Listen, I just want to say this.
I mean, but judges are assholes by nature.
Yeah.
Like that's what they do.
No comment.
But I just want to say this. Is the system is not made for us, right?
Not at all.
And we all know that, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to understand what game you're playing.
But no, I will say.
And prison, I'm not wishing prison. Prison is not made for no man.
Not at all.
Right? But you got to understand what game you're playing.
But check this out.
Like,
as far as that goes, that whole free Meek thing, it's a, I don't know. Since we was just talking about it, I ain't come. This won't get away from me. I need to eat this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't so much like when people group up, hey, free me, because I'm not one to scream that. I did say because we was just talking about him and about his reference track and why he bringing that up, and I just wanted to kind of balance that but in my mind, it's free everybody. I mean, not criminals, I just don't like that.
Nah, it's certain people that deserve to be in prison. Let's keep that right.
I just don't like that.
No. I know. Listen, I know. I just said no. I said it's not made. It's not made for men. But it's certain people that don't have a mind of a man. Yeah, of a man. It's like they're animals. They're like child molesters and shit like that. Those are not men. Yeah, like those are not men. So understand that. I know what you mean. Yeah, understand that. But certain people need to stay. Like,
and plus, like, even with like Meek, like he was given chance after chance.
I mean, he wasn't responsible with the freedom and the lenience.
Okay, so the judge got him on some bullshit, right? But he didn't help the
situation at all.
He didn't help the situation.
Don't do half the work for him, people. Basically,
that's my whole point.
Which is what we do. Don't make it
more
than half of the work.
Don't make it easy for him.
I blame him. I blame his team. I blame the others around him. Like they should have had him. Like, yo, you got to move a certain way to avoid this jail time.
Son, his whole squad was playing him. The boxing video, like it was him falling. Like your team is like you need to question your team, bro. Listen, at one point, it's somebody like because if you doing some dumb shit, because I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, like you looking.
This is you
got to
select your company, man.
Ross was counting. The checks that he was making.
He had his own issues.
Yeah, I mean,
he had kidnapping issues. He wasn't worried about me at the time.
That, but it's like if that's your artist, like, aren't you supposed to make sure like
some of these people be
true,
like,
but at the same time, he's a grown man too.
He is.
He's a grown man with his own team.
Right.
And when you're dealing with people, it's like you don't want to keep like I don't want to have to chase like a grown man like your brother do this, bro. At one point you're like, all right, you'll see. You'll see. When you fall, I'll help you back up, and I think that's what Ross is doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you fell, I'm gonna help you get back up.
We still jumping around the ties all in. How did you feel about Ross' album this year?
Oh yeah, true. That was it was a shock because I wasn't really checking for him, but when he dropped it, I'm like, oh okay.
And how would you grade it percentage wise? Not A/B, but like. You don't gotta be too accurate because
I feel you.
You know how people.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. It's like. For me, it was in the high 70s. I'll give it that.
I give it that because I feel like a lot of his buzz came off that one track.
Right.
The
whole Birdman thing.
Yeah, the whole Birdman thing.
Really
but
but aside from that, like just the musical landscape of it.
Artistically, that joint was dope.
It was dope.
You can play that joint straight through.
Like Santorini Green.
You know what I mean?
That's one of the best tracks on there.
Then he called where I cried to that. I was in a good space.
The sample was crying.
And I cried to
it. It was real.
But he said, give us some distance. He was talking about Nicki. That's one thing. But, he probably did speak. But I really feel like, think about people who dead ass broke, can't take no advice from nobody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he might as well have been an NBA rookie, fresh in the league, probably at one point getting a new start. We knew him for a while, but you got to understand, like, when we up on people, everybody don't be up on them.
Right.
Then it becomes a time where they're up on. We don't notice that everybody else is now because we've been rocking. A lot of that stuff go to your head. Nicki, a girl, he probably ain't listening. I'm not listening to you, Rose. I got it now.
Yeah, and on top of that, sorry, just jump around. Like the whole protest for Meek outside of Philly, I wasn't feeling that. I understood it. I get it. I understood why it was there. But if you this is straight jump around. If you really wanted to make a change with that protest, it shouldn't have happened at 5, 6 o'clock. It should have happened at like 12 in the afternoon, where it really affected the courts.
Wait a minute.
It happened at like 6 o'clock.
On color people time?
No, it was dark already.
Yeah, it was dark already.
What?
The courts was closed. You didn't affect nothing. Only thing that was a great Instagram moment.
That's it.
And that's all people live for.
That's it.
Yeah. People live for
that. Like,
moment.
if you want to make a change, you want to affect the situation, do that shit at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Or like during rush hour.
During rush hour. Affect the city. You know what they did? They was like, all right, they're going to have a protest. Just block the street off.
We done. Niggas
we good.
You know, they give them that little corner to
That's it.
And
then after it was over, they went to the after party. Because Rose was in town. So you know he caught a bag somewhere. You know he caught a bag somewhere.
Madness, yo. Man. I mean, that's why it's confusing. Cause I'm like, how much of this is like lip service from like the bigger artists? You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is.
Like, you see Hov saying stuff. I'm like,
what's shorty that got locked up for killing somebody that was doing some wild stuff? What's that girl that they said if you ride?
Yeah, but you know that was going on for a while. This is not new.
I seen it too.
This has been going on for a while.
I guess it's getting more
She's
attention.
16.
I'm glad it's getting more attention.
She's 16. She got caught in a sex trafficking ring, right? Mm-hmm. She got sold. Guy who bought her was like 40 something. Yeah, she killed him to get free, and they sentenced her to life in prison. Right. Yeah. And she killed him to get free. Right. Nah, this has been going on for a while. Like, when it first came out, I'm not a type of person to see something and just repost it. Mm-hmm. Like, people repost shit without researching. Right. Yeah. I had to look into this shit. I'm like, yo, this sound like some...
When I see it on Twitter,
sound like some movie shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I looked into it, and it has been going on for a while, and her story is now getting out there. But at the end of the day, even before I make my decision, let me hear a little more. Like, because in certain states, I may be completely wrong, but last time, like, I think in, like, some of these polygamy states and Utah and all that shit, you can marry somebody that's 15, 16, some weird shit like that.
Don't make it right, though.
They don't make it right, but that law could be based off of some shit like that, and then so her kill. I'm not making an excuse for the law. You know what I'm saying? Because her situation seems fucked up. It's unjust, disgusting. Because anybody that's in it's totally disgusting. But I mean,
this is such a
to help somebody, you got to do your research. That's my whole point. I'm trying to make.
For sure. I mean,
just don't repost something if you don't know, because you may be hurting her more than helping her.
I understand.
Yeah, I mean that's my whole point of it. I mean, that's how I look at it.
The situation is just foul, though. Like, I mean, it speaks to a bigger picture though, which is like we kind of see it happening throughout the country, like people getting exposed for doing all types of wild stuff. So. I mean, it's the perfect time for it to happen, but, you know, free her, you know what I mean?
Nah. Now, I do got one question for you. Mm-hmm. And this, because, you know, you with the hip-hop thing, and let's bring it to the movies real quick. Now, we had the Pac movie, right? I had a discussion today with somebody. If you had to make a movie on another hip-hop artist, who would it be? You feel like that's worthy enough to even, I care about your life story. Like, I was telling somebody, I don't really see nobody. First people everybody say is Jay-Z. But
I mean, for me, like, I guess, like I said earlier, I think DMX would be a riveting story.
Okay.
People did say that. I think and fuck it, shout out to Drink Champs. Shout out to I fuck with it. I gotta shout out to the shit I like, because you brought it there. Drink Champs said, I think something like that. That would be a good one. You know?
The DMX story?
DMX one.
Told right, I think it'll change a lot of things, because like there's more to it than just the music. Like, you gotta deal with like mental health issues and like the system and being forced into it at a young age. So it's like it'll.
Yeah, because he was a foster kid and everything, right? Yeah, everything.
Group homes and all that stuff. So it's like, I think like that story needs to be told, because there's a bunch of other DMXs out there that.
But do you think his story, if he would need to make a recent impact for that story to even get it thought about being?
No,
I don't think so. I mean, because like no one was like really checking for NWA like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody tell me that's out
tomorrow. But nobody was checking for it.
Tomorrow.
But Dr. Dre and Ice Cube is still
big names
and relevant.
I mean, they're relevant. Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry. I really still think like, I feel like he could drop an album. You know what I'm saying? I think X.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he did, but
no, he was trying, but then he went back into rehab, got fat.
I think if they were to tell you he has a complete album, you're gonna listen.
Yeah, I would listen, because
I know you're gonna listen. I'm gonna listen.
it's gonna go regardless. You know
what I'm saying?
So
like,
gonna go,
so I feel like a movie. Hell yeah, I want to know about X. He only get like.
I mean, he gave us so much in that first album.
But and he ain't like so much a lot. You see him on the TV show with that whatever rehab show it was.
The Fix My Life thing.
Yeah, little stuff like that. But you didn't get much insight to X too much. It wasn't a bunch of interviews.
I feel like that's a snapshot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only a snapshot. It's so much further to go. And I think a lot of people have. There's probably a lot of stuff we don't know about. A lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, would you think we would make a good movie?
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
I think anybody's life, like if it's told right, could make a good movie because everybody got moments in their lives where people could relate to, could like. I mean, if people knew the backstory, yeah, like it would be a great movie. I mean, it would be. I would like to shoot my own movie, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't do it.
I never thought of. Like, we say
we talked about because it's yeah, man. It's. I think everybody everybody has their own movie. Like, I think we all. It's gonna sound cliche, but it's real. We all have greatness.
Right.
A lot of people don't take that step to it. You know, it's not easy
to begin with, though.
You know what I mean? Like, my bad. Say that again.
I said like they don't know it's there to begin with, so you know.
I mean, it's there. Like they think they got to become it. You don't become it. You already are. You have to like. Yeah. Express, like, act it out. Express it, like, you know.
Right.
I mean, well, I'm going to help y'all take an early step in becoming great, right? It's crazy. I may talk about it later on, but, and I'm going to learn how to speak it properly and eloquently so you can take it. But, listen, when you start to do things for, like, right reasons, you feed your soul. It's a feeling. It's an outward feeling. You almost get goosebumps when you're in the right space doing what you need to do. It's a true natural high. And you know how when you're doing some shit you might not need to be doing. Yeah, you get that knot in your stomach.
Yeah,
Listen, you have those feelings for a reason. That's your meter. Yeah. That shit running to the inside. It's not feeling the space you in and what you're doing. It's actually running from it. This is what I feel. It's not proven by science or nothing, but think about it.
Yeah.
When you're doing wild shit, you get that knot, that nerves, boom, and that exuberant outward when you're doing something. I think everything has a purpose. I think everything happens for a reason. And that's the only thing I can see making sense when I'm in the right space and I'm doing the right thing and I got that. It's random. You don't feel like shit coming or nothing. Just like, it's like, oh, like, that shit is real, bro. It's greatness, yo. You gotta be true to yourself, true to your life, honest with your life. You're honest. Your life will be honest with you in return.
And you gotta understand your senses. You know how everybody talk about, what is it, 5 senses? Smell, touch. It's way. I feel like it's way more. I feel like you got sight as a sense, but then another sense in my mind is insight. You gotta have, you gotta look at intuition and all that. So you gotta understand that it's way more than your 5 regular senses. You gotta expand that. It's up to you. And it's a lot of artists out here that don't understand the term art, because with art is pain and heartbreak and all that, and they don't want to do that. They just want to, I'm gonna put this out, people gonna like it. Right. And then, like, I know a couple of people that rap, and I feel like there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not grounded. There's no, I guess.
What do you mean, humility or authenticity?
Yeah, it's no authenticity. It's just like, I mean, you have nothing to talk about. You're not. You may be a solid person, but your music is not solid.
Gucci gang.
Because that's what.
Man,
I mean,
I can't do it.
Me neither. I'm not with it.
Like, I'm not a hater. Like, I'm more for giving everybody a chance, but if it's something that's not of quality or like a
we got to a point where we started accepting anything, and that's why we have anything now. It resonates with a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I blame the internet though, because like they made everything accessible.
Yep,
exactly.
too accessible.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
but it's a flip side to everything.
Oh, for sure.
Gang. That's all I'm gonna say with that. That's all I'm gonna say with that.
Because there's a couple new artists that just recently caught my ear, and I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about them just yet. And I don't want to be. I almost caught myself sounding like the old rapper. Mm-hmm. Like, and I hate doing that because I try. Like the kid, what's the 6ix9ine kid? Yeah. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh man, he just caught that nasty case.
He did.
Yeah. That's not a old. I mean, new case. That's an old case.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it just came out.
Light, though, because
it got brought to light. But this kid, I just feel like he's so unnecessary. And I like the track though. I like that one track he
Isn't
got.
that weird though? Like the whole Gummo thing, right?
Yeah, like it's
I ain't heard it.
I don't understand.
But I heard
like,
music I could go without and I will bop to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a tune.
It's one of those. It's like he's not saying nothing with substance at all. It's not substance, but
it's pure
80-20, baby.
It's pure. If I hear it in a club and a couple glasses of Henny, I'm right.
That's what it's made for, though.
That's exactly what it's made for.
It's definitely a street single. And
but he's in, he's out, he's gone. He's not gonna be here long.
Right.
I mean, I called it with Young and May too. I said she wasn't gonna be here long. Unfortunately.
You think she's done?
I think she's done.
I don't know. I never really was on her though.
I mean, the EP came out. It didn't really make that much noise.
It didn't make a noise at all, bro.
So wait, you know
what? It was on titles, like the new thing, and then the next day it was literally pushed out the way. Like,
but check it out. Since you said stuff ain't getting enough light, let's give some stuff to some good stuff. Like give it some light. I want everybody to check out Big Crit.
Oh, that album, classic. Yo, that's instant classic, bro.
He always could rap.
Locally, this kid. I'm not even calling him a kid. I mean, he grown man, but the dude, Al.
Yeah.
I like
Jersey City, right?
Yeah, Jersey City. Yeah, I like his work. And I was telling him before, I big him up because I really listen to him. Right. Al. His thing is, and I said this before in another show too. You remember when True Life was out, with Champagne and the cereal, that energy.
Right.
That's what I see when I see it. Not comparing them, they're not the same. But that energy, that's what I get from Al.
Right.
And I think that True Life. Oh man, that energy right there, that was needed, and I feel like that's needed. Who else is locally is
give me somebody.
Nobody locally, yo, really?
I can't think.
There's a few out there though.
This kid, shout out to my man P.
Rolling Stone P.
Yeah, Rolling Stone P. Shout out to the homie. His joint and his man's was it Wavy Arnold? Kid got something
you know what? My bad.
Kid got something.
Locally,
Bless, he hard.
Bless.
Oh no,
Bless.
My bad.
Crutch.
Dougie though, I listen to Dougie's.
Dougie's album is good. It's good.
It is. It got the bop.
He from Orange too, right?
I think so.
Yeah. He from Orange too. Yeah.
Yellow Do-Rag. I bopped that. Like, you know what? Cause when you said I just wasn't recently thinking of nothing, but when they drop, I'm on it. Music coming out so fast.
I mean, Chad B. I'll shout him out. He still got. I mean,
he working. I know he working.
Yeah, he working.
I know he's working.
Who else? I mean, it's a lot of talent.
It's a lot.
You got immense talent.
I wasn't feeling Hot 97. Real talk. I wasn't feeling that Who's Next though lineup.
I ain't look at it.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, well, the event's over with. Oh, okay. The event's over with, but I feel like it should have been some like.
Who they have?
They had Albion, I believe. They had Fat Boy. They had some chick. I didn't think it fit the criteria. I mean, a lot of artists they didn't have showed up, like Tax and Rolling Stone P and I think I believe they showed up. But the initial lineup when it came out, I was like, it's just a lot of other people that's kind of doing it. Like that, how did you skip over that? But I think they just went by solely on social media. Power, buzz and shit.
And you know what? That's false. Social media.
Yeah,
buzz
right now, So I get why they did it.
It doesn't.
Yeah, because Fat Boy, he got his social media is just loaded. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing his thing though. I can't.
And he said some dope shit. He say when he get booked to these strip clubs, he don't throw $1 unless they playing his song. Unless they playing his song, that's the only time he'll throw it. That for him to be that young and to understand the concept of the business. That's it.
Monetize is the key, man.
Yeah.
Monetize.
But damn, I wish we had more time, man. I really do, bro.
Because
this could be a segment, bro. It's just
for sure.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's always music coming out.
Yeah, always. Yeah. We're gonna have you know what? Yeah, you gotta come back during the new year for the yearly recap. We're gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call it right now. We're gonna call this show we recap the year. Right. We're gonna make it like an award show. Best new artist.
That'll work.
Like all that. We get a panel together. You know what I mean?
All
right.
Best verses.
Yeah, and matter of fact, I'm putting it out there. We get the community everybody start to vote.
All
you know what I mean?
Yo, sounds great, yo.
All right. But yo, again. Shout out all your situations so people can follow everything.
On everything, Instagram, Twitter, at RapNerdLeeb, and that's pretty much it.
All right, that's pretty much.
RapNerdLeeb, 2 E's.
Yeah,
2 E's.
Phonetically, you know what I'm saying? It's really L-I-B, but...
Yeah, but you know, phonetically, see. L-E-E-B.
Again, bro, thank you for coming through.
I appreciate it.
A lot of support, and we definitely will support you. You coming back, so it's no the recap is coming, all right? Again, it's your boy Dave, aka Fat.
It's King Boda.
Yo, and this is my mother, sister, son, yo.
We out of it.
All right.